Today we're gonna see if this Elvis jet will fit through a McDonald's drive-thru. This is Elvis Presley's private jet that we turned into a road-going motor vehicle thing. It's still a private jet on the inside, and we just took it on our very first cross-country trip, the first drive ever, really. First time on the highway, first time putting fuel in it, and it went over 3,000 miles. Once we got back, there's a few things that broke and a few things we need to do so we can drive it, check this out, to the most prestigious auto show in the world, the Concours d'Elegance in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
What?
I don't know why, but I got an email from the guy and he's like, we'd love to have the Elvis jet here. Apparently the night before they have this big aviation thing and a big hangar with all kinds of really high-end private jets and super crazy expensive exotic cars. And then there's this. It's probably one of the most redneck things ever. Oh, that's funny.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's coming up at the beginning of November. But first, we broke some stuff and we need to fix some stuff on this thing. Let me show you what we got. Grizzly, let's just start from the very front at the nose right there. What do we got?
Well,
we have a big hole right
we got
there.
a big empty hole here. We need to put some lightage in there.
Yeah, and speaking of lights, those lights right there.
No bueno.
Yeah, less than awesome.
Yeah, it's like we got a handful
themselves.
of lightning bugs in there at best.
Yeah. Now, you know, they're just kind of your standard light bulbs, but what we figured out is we need something much, much brighter.
Yes.
So we're gonna give our best friends over at Wheelin a call, and they're gonna point us in the right direction on that. Also here on the nose,
oh yeah,
we have some vinyl damage from some serious hardcore bug action hitting. Now, a lot of this, but you can see like the scrapes there. So we're gonna need to redo some vinyl up here and then put a clear thing over that to protect that.
Same thing with the front of the bumper.
Yep, because this is vinyl here. This is actually a chrome vinyl wrap. Then also on the nose section, you'll notice a gap right there. It's a little bit larger and it kind of wrinkled and buckled that down there. The nose kind of went like that. So we gotta bring it up and tighten the bolts in there and, I don't know, figure out something else. Let's see, what else? Working our way back. Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
The stairs. This side's not too bad.
No.
So we have some actual stairs that we put in here that are really super nice and make it really fantastic for people walking up and down. But it was on a little bit of a hill. So the Elvis jet was like tilted down like this, but then the ladder was on an uphill like that, and then it made the arms go and rest into that. So we have some vinyl damage right there that we'll have to get Jimmy out here to fix. While we're here, we have the gas tank. It doesn't leak or anything, but there is a P-trap in this. Here, let me see if I can show you. Oh, that's really difficult to see in there, isn't it? Does that help?
Does that help?
Here. Yeah, so you see that curve right there? Yeah, that actually traps fuel and doesn't help fuel go in, so we just need to shorten that hose up. But otherwise, she ran and drove pretty darn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were cruising 75 miles an hour on the way home. No problem. Yeah, getting it. What else? Anything else on the outside out here? Oh, the big one. You'll notice our skirt here, and then let me walk around and see if you can notice any difference. Yeah, we don't have a skirt over here because these screws kept coming loose. Every time we would stop, there'd be 2 or 3 of those screws totally loose. We've lost a few of them. So we have to take those nut plates out and put some locking ones. We even tried blue Loctite. That wouldn't even do it. That's a bummer. Oh yeah, and some metal work right here. Got a little close with the rocking and the rollage. and kinked that metal up, which is a bummer because this sheet metal is, I mean, frankly, it's my favorite part of the entire build was what somebody else did. Dean and their people over there. Oh yeah, and we still have, we got some vinyl coming off right here, and that's because there's still brake fluid in the lines up there that was dripping out, or a latch, our Jeep hood latch, basically came off, kind of ripped right there, so we need to figure something else out for that. What else on the outside?
We got the dent.
The dent? Yeah. We got a reverse dent. You can kind of sort of see it in the reflection right there. No, yeah, we got it right here. So they can see it. So there's a dent right there because we have those stairs I was talking about are up under there on our rack, and it slid over when one of the straps didn't quite hold it well or something. I don't remember right now, but whack. Ouch.
The front brakes.
Oh, those just need to be adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it, because they were working good before the mountains.
Should we coming down the mountain with no brakes?
Yeah. It was pretty smelly.
And speaking of coming down the mountains, the exhaust brake.
Oh, yeah.
We need to find wherever that switch went and get that replaced because, yeah, that was not fun. No exhaust brake on this thing. And it's very pointy now, so it gets very aerodynamic and it doesn't slow down when you let off of the throttle. It keeps on going. Yeah, we're gonna need the exhaust brake we gotta find it first, where at in the harness that switch went, and then put a switch in there.
I got a feeling it's
Oh, is it in that mess right there?
it's in there somewhere.
That's fine. In my opinion, the single biggest improvement that we're gonna do to this thing, put air conditioning in it. We did that entire trip with no air conditioning, and it's gonna go back here. Let me show you this. So we have, this space up here is gonna have two small evaporators with a fan. That's the cold part that's gonna blow air into, boy, you really can't see it, but it's not this, but it's another hole like that that's down there. So we just gotta pipe it onto that side, and then pipe it, oh, actually, there's one of them right there. We're gonna pipe it into one of those, and then that's gonna blow out of the vents inside. This is our 12 to 24 volt converter that I broke. It's brand new, and apparently there's a fuse inside because when I was messing around with it, it accidentally touched and sparked and made the smoke come out. So I had to buy another one, which is over there on the shelf. The other part of the air conditioners are gonna go up under here where the ladders go. We have lots of room, so we're gonna mount those in here somewhere. There's lots of space. So we're gonna use this for where the condenser part is gonna go. Here's the chairs that were in it. Those things were trashed. Here's the other one right here. Look at that. We calculated it up. How many hours did we sit in these?
Something like 65, I think was the final number.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a bunch of hours. So, BAS, those folks that have just crushed it, they had 12 Lockheed Jetstars, and they had 2 nicer conditioned front seats. We still got to get these cleaned. It's got a little mildewy stuff on there. And that's an extra jump seat. But we have, is that the new jump seat there?
That's the new jump
Oh,
seat.
I haven't seen this one. The other one was all torn. Ooh, look at that. Oh, and we even swapped over our gold buckle. Or is this from the other one?
No, that's the one that came with it.
Oh, okay, because I saw, yeah, that's right. That's the old one there. It has our buckle on it. So we may swap and put our original seatbelt on it there. While I'm here, the door seal. We have to get this thing replaced because this, well, it's finally dried out, but it was just a river of water through here and it was gross. Then here, I think we may put it right up here. We're gonna put a plaque up here for everybody that is the high-level donors for the Wings of Compassion stuff. That's how we're funding this entire thing with these Elvis tags that we cut out of the wings. We've sold about 500 of them. We need to sell another 500 to break even on this whole project. Beyond that, there's a certain number of them that are a lot more expensive, but it's a donation to a 501c3, Wings of Compassion. It's our veteran aviation nonprofit. And those people are gonna have their information up here on a plaque, just like number 23, the hot sauce guy, which, by the way, that stuff is pretty good. And I'll gladly do some plugs for it because those people are just awesome. There's a frog that's joined us in here.
No, I think he's still outside, but
he's really loud.
Very vocal today.
Is he big enough to eat?
Probably not. We're in Florida.
They got pretty good sized frogs here.
You gotta go down south, not around here.
That's right. Now, is it bullfrogs or just, I don't know if there's other kind of frogs with big old legs on it that you eat?
It'd be bullfrogs. Bullfrogs are the biggest.
Oh, and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, big ones. Frog legs are pretty good. Yes. Are you a frog leg fan?
Big fan.
Okay, yeah. All right, good. They're pretty tasty. What was I saying? Something, oh, Elvis tags, yeah. So go to savethe310.com. We still have quite a few of them there. Pick out your serial number and help have an actual piece of the Elvis jet, plus support this fun, exciting adventure that we're on. I'm sure there's other stuff. And once those tags are gone, they are gone forever. Savethe310.com. Get your Elvis tag now. Back to in here, let's show you the cockpit and what we're gonna do to update that. So as you can see, we got fans everywhere. The stock back there, we have to move it back because you hit your hand on it. Every time you have it up here, it hits right there. So we just need to scooch that back about an inch. And then this is also not centered, so it needs to be clocked one more thing over. And yes, our beeper is still crazy on, super loud. I never did figure it out before we left, and frankly, we just ran out of time before we could deal with it. So yeah, we gotta get rid of that annoying noise and figure out what fused or what broke with all those things. Instruments, that's the other big thing in here. We gotta put in all the instruments that we didn't have time to fit in before we left. And I'm thinking, what do you think, Grizzly? Some emblems right here? Some center caps?
Some Elvis jet
something.
Emblems?
Yeah, I think we need to find something to put in here to fill that hole in there that's super neat. Enter turbulence indicator device. Oh. And he was rocking and rolling the whole way back, man. That dude was shaking seriously. I thought he broke a hip or something a few times.
It's spring recalibrated for sure.
Oh man. Oh, the headliners, we're gonna give BAS a call because that one's all kinds of warped and stuff from sun damage. So we'll give them a call, get that figured out. Which takes us to the back. Grizzly, the back, we have not touched. And I don't honestly plan on touching anything back here because it's freaking awesome. I might put a couple little runner lights up here or something like that. And there's one panel that is similar to this one, but it's back there that's busted, but it's actually fantastic back here. So I'm not touching a single thing. Oh, with the air horn. Oh, forgot about that. We have a small air horn that we need to install. That should work. They said it was 150 decibels. That's ridiculous. So that is what we've got planned on what we need to do. There's a special surprise if we can get it done in time for the show. So we'll see about that next time. Grizzly, you ready to get this thing and take it on another road trip and go to the most prestigious height, which it's a dream for me to go to, but it's a little weird because we'll be parked next to multi-million-dollar exotics and classic cars and collectible Ferraris and Duesenbergs and stuff like that.
Gonna be awesome.
And then there's that. So,
which is a whole heck of a lot cooler.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of bet that this will probably have more attention than like a Ferrari GTO. Because there's only one of these.
Only one.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's get to work. Let's see if this thing starts up after I don't know, what, 3 weeks since sitting here? Bam! I think we have a new light on the dash. I think that check engine light's new. It's fine. It'll be fine. Gonna make lunch for these guys that help us out so well, using my fancy Solaire grill, made in the US, of course, all stainless. And thank you for them for sponsoring this video. Let's get some steaks out. Oh yeah, look at that. T-bone, yummy. We need to season them bad boys. They make grills of all shapes and sizes. I got the everywhere grill that I can take everywhere. Put in an airplane, RV, all that stuff works great. We gotta hook up the propane. It can use the little tanks. They make adapters for all the big tanks too. But for this one, for what we do, little tank is all you need. They even make one specifically for saltwater boats. That's right. So it doesn't corrode and get bad on you. All right, turn that on, push in, lighting. Poof, it is lit, turn on high. Wait 5 minutes to let everything heat all the way up. Now this uses infrared. It's not just a normal gas grill. Normal gas grill is kind of just heats the air. The flames come up and just heats the air. So it's like putting your steaks in a dryer. It's just got hot air, dries it out, stuff like that. Well, not here, boys and girls. Think of a charcoal grill, how they're nice and glowing red and orange. It's that spectrum of light. That's the infrared light that we're cooking with. Has a ceramic heater element inside there that gives you that 1,000-degree searing, so it's psh, psh, and then you're done. You know, ironically, this was probably the only thing that did not break on my RV on the trip. And if you go on there, if you just want to demo a grill, 47 bucks. They ship it to you, give you 2 weeks to test it out, use it, see how you like it, and then you send it back, and then they credit you that $47 for when you go to purchase your real grill. You have the small grills like this, they go up to the standalone grills, and they even have the big mamma jammas that are built-in grills for the serious griller. Oh yeah. Yes. Timer, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, go. I lived in Colorado. Could not use my grill, my smoker, none of it in the winter because it was just too cold. This one, use it all year round. Hey Grizzly, you want to come over and smell? I can smell from here actually. Yeah, does it smell pretty good? Yes. And the nice thing, you don't get all the flare-ups because whenever the stuff drips, like in a gas grill, it has the screen that goes across that gets hot and it hits that and goes and flares up. Well, this goes right over that heat and just kind of vaporizes down there, so you get the smells as it vaporizes. That's some pretty nice looking grill marks. This one, there's no hot spots. Now I will say, they did warn me, because it cooks a lot faster, you're probably gonna burn your first batch. Use the chart, 2.5 minutes on each side for 1-inch steaks, and I forget, they give you a chart for a handful of things, for chicken and pork and such like that. The company that makes this, Rasmussen, they've been around over 100 years. You may know them better for making their really realistic logs for gas fireplaces, and they also make the heaters for outside as well. So go to besthotgrill.com, tell them Jimmy sent you, have them send you a grill out to check it out for yourself. It is great investment, and you can tell how dirty this thing is. So I've been using the heck out of this thing. Ooh, mamma mia, papa mia. Look at that. All right, we let these sit for at least 5 minutes. Here, let's go deliver the steak to these folks in here. Medium rare, there you are. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Lucas, he's a great guy, helps us with the tug all the time. And I don't know your name, actually.
Debbie.
Debbie? Mm-hmm. Jimmy, good to finally meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you guys for all that you do. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Helping us fueling and helping me push that out. And were you there the day when we put the Elvis jet on the frame?
Yeah.
You was one of the guys. I know these guys sent him over there helping push and everything. So that is slap your grandma good right there. If any TV executives are out there and you need a host of a food show, give me a holler, because that's seriously the best gig ever. Have you had yours?
No, I was eating the
Here you
granola
go.
bar.
Here you
Oh,
go.
perfect.
Here you go.
Oh.
Here you go. We got some more coming up. Oh, he's still gonna try to make it. Go around, dude. Go around. Oh, you're gonna be full. Oh, that's bad. You're still gonna try to make that freaking landing? That's like 1,000 foot. Oh, he's full on the brakes. It's a rental.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's for all the things you guys do for us. Yes, sir.
There you go, sir. Thank you. Thank you for all the things you guys do for us.
And again, that's besthotgrill.com. Make sure to tell them Jimmy sent you. And now that we're done with this, let's finish eating and let's round some people up and see if we can get the Elvis jet through the McDonald's drive-thru to go get some milkshakes. It looks like everybody left. So it's just us going to McDonald's. Everybody got their steak and they took off in airplanes and went flying. So let's go to McDonald's and see if we can fit through the drive-thru.
Let's go.
Where that little truck is right there. See, and it's going to be tough because we're going to have to swing kind of wide like this so we can get in that way. Or do you want to guide and me drive, or do you want to drive and me guide?
I'll drive. I'll guide. You need to do the ordering and all that stuff.
Okay. I don't know why I do some of these things. Because of YouTube. Because of you, that's why. Putting myself in these scenarios is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to swing it wide out there to come back in. All right, I got an order. Hey, how's it going? I think I gotta pull up there. Excuse me, can I get 3 chocolate milkshakes? What? What? You don't have ice cream? I'm at McDonald's and the milkshake thing is gone broken? Oh. What? Man. I spy a Chick-fil-A across the street. That's where we're going. All right. Well, thank you. I should have known. Came to McDonald's and their milkshake machine's broken. Ah! We're waiting for a minivan in the McDonald's drive-thru. That's normal. That's usually us with all of our kids and everything they want to eat. All right, here we go. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to go across the street to Chick-fil-A. I'm in, guys. I can't say I'm surprised, but their milkshake machine was broken.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Suck it in. Watch me parallel park this beast right here. Don't worry about that parking.
Beautifully done.
Come on!
Masterfully done, sir.
Boink! All right.
Perfect.
This is what we should have done.